Well, this is one of the few times that happy and Monday belong in the same sentence. Oh my gosh, it's already been a long month. Well, I mean, that's not fair, right? Because it's already May 27th. All right, so it's already been a long month for June. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so the office closed early on Friday, and I was this close to firing up a stream. And then I decided, you know what? We're going to take full advantage of this weekend and we're going to get some rest. That's what we're going to do. And that's what I did. So at about 2:30 or so, I went and took a nap. Why not? I don't remember what time I got up. I took care of the cat and dog, came, played a little bit of Minecraft. Maybe I played a little bit of Fortnite. I don't remember. I said, no, you know what? And I went back and I took another nap. And I actually wound up sleeping through the night, which it's a rare occasion. I have not been sleeping well. And I know a lot of it has to do with stress, right? Um, and I was talking to my friend in New York on Wednesday or Thursday night or something. I was supposed to talk to her last Sunday. And she texted me at, I don't know, about 6:30 or so. And what she didn't know was I already went to go take a nap at about 5:30. Oh God, it sucks getting old. But we did wind up connecting, like Wednesday or Thursday night, I don't remember. And it's actually been difficult to talk the past couple of weeks. Um, you guys know I've been having dental issues. I finally made an appointment June 4th. Let's just see where we're at. You know, get this shit fixed. But what had happened was not this past Tuesday, but the Tuesday before, when I had gotten home from the office, I, I think I ordered checkers. I don't remember. Um, and when I was chewing on the left side, a whole nother piece of a broken tooth broke off. But the difference with this particular break was it left such a sharp edge. And it did a number on the underside of my gum. Not gum, my tongue. So I have been living it up with dental wax and Oragel. And, it's been helping, but I mean, come on now. Come on. This tooth up here broke in 2020. It's beyond time to to get these teeth fixed. So a week from tomorrow, I go to the dentist. And it's not like I have to worry about hearing, what bad shape my teeth are in. I already know. I already know. And it's never been an issue about being afraid to go to the dentist, um, or anything like that. It's the amount of money that it's going to cost. And people are like, well, you have insurance, don't you? Let me tell you something about dental insurance. Dental insurance is a great help, but it's garbage. It's garbage, right? And the average cost of a root canal with a crown is $750. And the insurance company pays up to half. So you still got to come with 375. And if you have 5 teeth that you got to do that with, so it is what it is. We'll get it figured out. Um, Looks like my 401k is going to take another hit. All right. So, yeah, not looking forward to going to work tomorrow. Not because it's getting up early and going to work. I got to go to the damn office. Listen, before I moved to this apartment, it would take me about 45 minutes to get to the office. Now it takes me about 15 or 20. And it's not the commute. It is not the commute. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a couple of sections. Um, Zoomy! Yeah, yeah, it's the people. No, it isn't even entirely the people either. Um, where our office is, we're all by ourselves. But because we are all by ourselves, we tend to get a little rambunctious, shall we say? And it just serves as a huge distraction. I can't get anything done. Um, there's only but so much that I could do with noise canceling headphones because I do, we live on Teams throughout the day, right? For instant messaging and such. But when you're all together in the same room, people just start calling over the cubicles. It is what it is. It is what it is. How are you, Zoomy? How are the pooches? Let's go ahead and get you a shout out. There we go. Is that Skull and Bones? No. Oh, it's Fortnite. Duh. All right. So, oh no. What'd you do? See, this is why women live longer than men. Oh no. You know, I'll tell you what. I have never had a broken bone, but from what I've heard, I have experienced severe sprained ankles, both ankles. And from what I've heard, for the amount of time that it takes for a sprain to actually heal, especially if there are ligaments involved, you better to have broken it. And a broken toe. Oh no. And what did we learn? We don't do that shiz no more. And, okay, so today here in the US is a holiday. It's Memorial Day. That's when we remember our fallen. Zumi is a former service member, and we thank him for his service. And you're in our thoughts for your losses. We don't like we don't like getting big owies like that. I have been very busy in Minecraft, by the way. Very. I keep coming across build tutorials, and I'm having a lot of fun with them. I finally switched over to creative mode because, and especially with the build that I'm on right now, which I'll show you in a minute. I'm sorry, scaffolding just wasn't gonna work. It just wasn't. All right, let's get over there. All right. Whee! I'll show you that in a minute. I don't remember if I showed you guys that I finished this big storage house. Let me get you some game audio. All right. No, I don't have anything stored in there. Got a nice little sitting area. Got a fireplace. I could put more storage up here. And we have a nice little, what do you call this? A dormer. And we got one over there. Another storage room up here. And I could put even more storage up in here if I want. This was the building that made me decide that scaffolding just, I did it. I build all these roofs with scaffolding. But by the time I started working on my lake house, I said bullshit, and I was done. So we did also build a lake house over here. I haven't decorated it. I haven't really put anything in it yet. Oh, I got a bad block over there. You could put some crops in under here. I built out all the sand, give it a little beachy feeling. And still have our bees. And it was actually this mansion that got me on this build kick. This was a lot of fun to build. And I'm actually going to put the link for the guy. There you go. So Lex the Builder, this mansion is Lex the Builder, and the little gazebo here is part of that tutorial. The lake house and the large storage house, those are all Lex the Builder videos. He's really, really good at making these videos. Very easy to follow them. Excuse me. Really easy to follow them. This house thing is also Lex the Builder. Really easy to follow. And, you know, it's on YouTube, right? So you pause it, you go back, you look at it again. I did finally decide to get a furniture add-on. I thought that was a cozy little room to hang out in. Then we have a little guard tower. There you go. There we go. Let's see. I still have my original storage area, my workhouse. Let's go ahead and take a nap. Easier to see this stuff during the day. I also got one of those shaders add-ons, and I'm not feeling it. I'm just not. I'll show you that in a minute. Then I built this one. I think I got from Shulker Craft. And there's storage here for 300 items. But, like, we can open these, but we can't open the top ones, and that's on the top and the bottom. Behind all of this is a huge redstone system. So theoretically, at the entrance, there are 2 storage chests, and I could just throw stuff in there, right? That stuff will come along under it'll get moved over to the water elevator with hoppers, and then as the stuff comes through, it'll go through the hoppers, and it actually moves all the way. Are you getting this? All the way over here. Until it actually starts to sort. And what's insane is each of these hoppers on the comparators, you know, they all have their sorted item. But as soon as the items get to, I forget if it's this hopper or this hopper, it stops. And I don't know why. I don't know enough about Redstone to be able to figure out, you know, where I need a switch, or I don't know. But let me tell you, right? It doesn't matter how easy these videos are, right? Oh, wrong way. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, these two chests here. There are hoppers underneath. You know, some videos are 20 minutes, some are 45 minutes. It still takes me 3 days to build these blessed things. But it's okay. All right. One of the things that I did, I removed over on this side, I removed my nether portal. And I'll show you why in a minute. Do I have a doohickey? I do not. All right. What am I looking for? Oh, I found it. I'll show you why I broke up that nether portal. Look at all of my villagers. I have a dog over here. It's insane. And I happen to, I don't even remember why. Why I came in here. And just all of a sudden there was a wall of villagers, and I'm like, what the actual hell? Yeah. See? Where the hell did that come from? Oh, they're gonna break that. Because that isn't where I went in. Whatever. All right. So I had decided that it really was becoming a pain in the hiney to. I don't want to break that. Okay. Um, to get on top of this mountain, right? It's block, 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 block in order to get up here. So I didn't finish, with a full stairway yet, but I did start with this. Because don't forget, this is where that village originally was. There was so much mining to get this space clear. I gotta cut that block. Um, I want to put a barn up here. So far, I have a donkey. Hello, donkey. I could put a horse up here. Wind chimes. That was one of the items that came with the furniture add-on. I have another nifty little guard tower up here. I'm pretty sure this one was also. No, I know. This one was also Lex. Yeah. Nifty little thing. All right. And this one I did get to decorate a little bit more. We have some tinted windows, a couple of trees, a couple of sitting areas, some storage, some books. A little bit of decorating. I haven't done anything up here yet. Got some curtains. I think those were adorable. Why does that look like that? Oh, I know why. Okay. It's because these are panes. They're not glass blocks. All right. We got some storage area up here. Basic little dormer. Ooh. There's another bigger area. Yes. So you have that. Come on. Thank you. Well, like I said, didn't do too much. We have a couple of balconies. Don't worry, I'll show you what that thing is over there. It's balcony over here. Pretty. All right, let's go have a quick snooze. And they used the lecterns for the post on this one. I thought that was kind of nifty. All right. So I started this last night. It's a bridge that spans 450 blocks. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff over here. Um, and not gonna lie, I got tired of trying to climb up block by block by block to get to the top. I got tired of it. So I'm in the process of putting on the roof. Well, no. I'm in the process of doing a whole lot of shit on this thing because I didn't realize when I had selected this video that I let me get you the link to it because it is bloody insane. And I haven't looked at. Oh, how funny. Um, I haven't looked at any of his other videos, but this one just kind of caught my eye. And what he designed is 13 is maybe a 60 or 70 block span. This is 460. And uh, listen, I had, yeah, on the other side. On the other side, I built the tower. That all went pretty easy. Then I started to build that way. And there was nothing for the bridge to connect to. I'll show you. Because I'm going to have to fix. I'm going to have to fix this stairway, right? And bring it out this way. But when I realized what I had done, I knew I wanted to go that way. But I had already started to build it to go straight across. There's nothing here. Now what do I do? Well, I cut it all down. And you could see I was trying to clear an area. But for the amount that I was going to have to build it out, right? You could tell where I was trying to clear it all out. for the amount that I was going to have to build, even just to get something to connect this bridge to, it wasn't worth it. I don't even remember what time I started this yesterday. And you see how this is open. I may as well. Swap this out. Have a little tower up here. Mr. DeCourcy, how are you? You cannot send me super chats because I have not monetized the channel yet. I only have 164 followers, and I think I have 20 something hours of watch time. So I have quite a ways to go. Did you enjoy your birthday, sir? Yes, we do. Good. I'm glad to hear it. I saw your Mickey thing. I appreciate it, sir. Are you in the office tomorrow? Do I get to see your smiling face? Hey, Horsey, welcome in. Ah, you're joining us on YouTube today. Cool. All right, we'll see you tomorrow, Bill. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. Are you going to be streaming later, Horsey? Good. Wow, it's already 11:30. Thank you for that, Horsey. I appreciate you. Thank you for those biddies. Do you know the 19th was actually my 3-year Twitch anniversary? And I completely forgot about it. I appreciate you. You stopping in to visit is enough for me. June 11th, I think, is my affiliate anniversary. But what I think I'm going to do, I'm just going to wait until the first week of July because I'm off that week. And maybe I'll do a 24-hour. I haven't done one of those in forever. So I got really ambitious to build this bridge. The span is 450 blocks. 460, something like that. No, it's got to be 460 because it has to be divisible by 4. And I still have this whole way to go just to put up these supports. I mean, the original video, like I said, is, the span is like 50 or 60 blocks. And here I come. Go big or go home. But, I mean, when you think about it, and especially if you're listening to the music, right? It's just so chill. And last week, last week at work was not a bad week. But I had 4 key team members out of the office. And last week, well, not last week, the week before, one of the affiliates that we were working with, we had found that there was an issue with their hosting, and we were just going to move them over to our server, call it a day. Easy peasy. Very little brain work involved. Just straightforward brochure site. And Monday morning, I go to check the site. I went to do something. And boom, the site had been hacked. And there was nothing we could do. There was no backup on the hosting. And we legit had to rebuild that site from scratch. And we got lucky. We were able to find it on the Wayback Machine. But there were three of us, and there were at least a dozen pages that needed to be built, and then coordinating back and forth with the affiliate because he's got two-factor authentication on all of his accounts. Mind you, the only reason we were monitoring that website to begin with was they had sent us a request to update their physical address, and there was a disclaimer that compliance required. We are talking a grand total of about 10 minutes worth of edits, and it took us a month. We could not connect with this guy for this two-factor authentication. It took us a month. So if our management goes back and starts pulling, reporting for how long a ticket is open, holy shit, that's an epic failure, right? There's nothing we could do about it. Nothing. And then, boom, the site was completely knocked offline. What I will say is we had the site back up and running in less than 36 hours. So they lost 1.5 business days. The 12, 14, 16 hours of normal business hours that the site was down. But our team, no, that was unacceptable, and we got it right back up and running. I think it went down like Wednesday morning, Wednesday afternoon, and it was back up live, stable Wednesday morning, which is pretty impressive. So needless to say, when I was logging off of work last week, I didn't have a single brain cell left. Nothing. And games like Minecraft, and I know you get this too, Horsey, with Satisfactory, right? All of a sudden, everything that you're thinking about during the day, now you have to throw all of that crap out, right? For me, it's project management, web design, client communication. Throw all of that crap out. And what happens and and pulling up these insane build tutorials. That's how I decompress. It's not. I did have fun. I don't remember what day it was. It was either Wednesday or Thursday. And I know it was like right before I went to bed. I played some Fortnite, right? Because it's a new season. And I'm actually a little bummed out that I haven't been playing it. Um, but some of that actually has to do with watching other streamers play it. Um, or they're playing Call of Duty or Apex. And it's actually stressful for me to watch them play it. Um, During the work week, and Horsey knows this, during the work week, it is incredibly difficult for me to spend time in any streams. Every now and then I go over, I check my Twitch follow list, see who's streaming. And if I can, I'll pull up the stream. I can't really participate, but I can listen. And this morning, it's my day off. Yeah, it's my day off. And this morning, Silver Dragon, God, I love him. He was playing something called Father's Day. And it's a, spooky jump scare game. I'm not a fan of those. I'm really, really not. I do not enjoy jump scares. That's why I don't have them on my channel. I am not a fan of them. And I realize I play off the PlayStation, so, I can add jump scares for other people, but, loud noises, things like that, I'm just not a fan. And the girl that grew up listening to heavy metal, I don't like loud noises. um, so I couldn't watch his stream. There was just too much anxiety. Just waiting for something to jump out. And I'm sitting here and I'm working on my bridge and I am hearing Silver Dragon. And the language. And that was enough for me. It's Duck Duck Toby is another one. Uh, there's a lot of activity in his chat, and he streams on Mondays and Thursdays, I think. But he just the the chat itself is very engaging and it's self-sustaining, which is nice. Same with Silver Dragon. Same with Horsey Mart. Quite a few streamers. I've been following lately. Um, they're the streamers playing a game that they have to focus on, but their chat keeps themselves entertained. Um, Bill Nye, the NoobTube guy, he's another one. He was streaming last night. Anyway, um, during the work week, during the day, when I'm able to hop into those streams and just listen to that banter, it makes for nice background noise. Um, Horsey, when you're playing with other people, whether it's Fortnite or if you have someone joining you on Satisfactory, and I can't jump into every stream. And Horsey, actually, I've really only been getting in on you on like Sundays and Mondays, or Saturdays and Mondays. And I miss being able to hop in towards the end of the workday and playing some Fortnite because I wouldn't be playing Fortnite if it wasn't for you guys anyway. No, I know that. I know that. But it's just it's a fun thing to do. And I appreciate that you do that. You know, you have a community night, you're inviting people to come play, it gives them exposure. Um, I just, I wish I could do it more. But if I survive building this bloody bridge, I know you know about big builds, right? From Satisfactory. And this is just insane. What was I thinking? But now you can see why I went to creative. No way I could have done this. Well, I shouldn't say it quite like that. Because, yeah, I could have done it with scaffolds and uh, building blocks out and stuff. The the automatic storage system that I built into the cave, the guy that made that video, like I said, I think it's Shulker Craft. I have to go back and look. Um, or at least that was the video that I watched. You got to be careful when you say, you know, it was his design or his build, or because we're all ripping each other off. He did that in survival, and he did it with um scaffolding and stuff. Very impressive. Well, yes, that's very true. But I mean, look at the size of what you've built on Satisfactory. And obviously, it's not something that you built overnight. And, you know, for some of it, you know, those pieces parts weren't easy. You know, you did still have to think through what you were doing and how you were going to do it. His are massive. Yeah. I mean, think about where I started when jet ski. Why didn't that give you a proper shout out? I am good. Thank you.
Prepare to run fast.
Absolutely.
Um,
I thought I had
next one's raid.
one for you. Even if I don't have entrance sounds on everybody, I have set up quite a few entrances. You know me, my Stream Deck and Mix It Up. I need to, like spend an entire weekend and just get them cleaned up. Oh, I appreciate you, Dreadsky. I do. I really, really do. I tried looking for you a couple of times last week, but then I look at the clock and it's already 1:45. Yep, yep. If he was streaming, he's done. Yeah, today, um, yep, it's Memorial Day and I am off. I got so much rest this weekend. I didn't even try to stay awake. You know what I mean? Um, get up, take care of the dog, take care of the cat. Oh, it's nap time? Okay. Got right back into bed. Didn't even try. And I did that starting Friday afternoon. Today I do have to get some laundry done. Um I don't remember what time I started streaming. It's about 10:30 or so, 10:45. And that's exactly what I did until I decided that I wanted to build a bridge. This thing is insane, but it's okay. We're having fun. Everything is really good. Everything is great. It's just a lot of work at work, a lot of jobs coming in, a lot of projects. Um, you know, we were stuck at 22, 23 projects in production for a couple of weeks. Like, as soon as I would get one moved over here or moved over there, 3 more jobs came in. Insane. Trying to keep track of all of it, it's hard. But we did finally get the production list down to um I think I got it down to 15 on Friday. But with that said, Um, Projects that were moved out of production, have moved to compliance approval or client review, stuff like that. So the jobs aren't completely closed yet. Um, the biggest hurdle that we had this past week was one of our sites got knocked offline and we had to completely rebuild it. There was no backup, but we did it. Got a crackerjack dev team. So, yeah. This is so hard to see. Whoop. Everything good with you, Dredsky? Family good? One of the things that used to be the most difficult is stuff coming up from out of nowhere, right? That particular site that got knocked offline, yeah, that came up from out of nowhere. Um, but we were able to take it in stride because all of the other projects that we're working on have been strategized, have been planned, and they're following their flow. So to get hit with that one off, I don't want to say it was easy because it was a pain in the butt, but it was easy enough to just pivot. We had enough people that were able to work on it. Um, and, you know, we achieved the ultimate goal, which was to get them onto our hosting. It just isn't the way we would have preferred to do it. So, and we survived, we're all still friends. So, yeah. This is going to be so cool when it's done. It really, really is. Oh. I'm going to have to break here in a minute. I got to go swap my laundry around. The washer had actually finished just as I was going live. So quiet. Right? Minecraft and laundry. Who needs a barbecue? Nice. Very nice. Oh, I have no idea what possessed me. See, and all of this is vanilla Minecraft, right? Um, yeah, I have a couple of add-ons, but for furniture and I don't know, I thought I had a good shader. It's okay. Um, it just occurred to me. Um, I thought I'm looking to see because there are drops for Minecraft. But I don't know if well, I know they're not enabled for my channel. I'm not entirely sure. How to make them active. It's getting late for you, isn't it, Drudsky? Yeah, but I also need to sort out some shirts. I'll get there. I'll get there. I got all day. It's been sitting on the floor this long. It could sit a little bit longer. That's what I'm saying. You're so good to me, Drudsky. Ah, but it is good that I have Minecraft and hanging with my peeps while I'm doing laundry. So it's okay. It balances out. Whoop. Yeah. I know I am not going to bed until this bridge is done. Insane. And all the way at the other end, I need to swap out, I have a dozen or so sections that have spruce instead of oak. Got a lot of work to do. I got to move the staircase on the other end. Lot of work. Why did I start all the way over there? That was silly. Okay. Now, but you're right. I do need to go swap that load. Yeah, the bridge to heaven. Yeah. Yeah, see, I had started to build out from this end. That's more than a dozen. Um, I was doing it with spruce and it should have been oak. It is. It is 460 blocks. In frickin' sane. But I was getting tired of trying to get to these higher areas. And you could only jump up one block at a time. And, you know, eventually, maybe I'll build another kind of pathway, you know, like I did here. See, I have a pathway coming down. And at some point, I'll get this coming all the way down here too. So, but it takes time to get this stuff built out. And not gonna lie, I was not liking having this straight wall here. But, and I don't know why it was giving me such a rash. Because when you look at mountainside architecture, that's exactly what you see, are sheer faces like that. So I don't I don't know why I was having such a difficult time with that. But chances are this is probably going to have to extend in order to get it so that this way I could step it down. It's probably going to extend all the way out here as it's going down before it can finally get down to this level. So this is the Kingdom of Savage. I started taking this bridge down, and that is actually what got me looking for another bridge. And the reason that I was taking this bridge down is it didn't go with my lake house. It was not aesthetically pleasing, right? Because it's wood and stone, and the bridge is all stone, and I didn't like that. So I I'm having fun with it, and I don't know why. I really don't. Um oh, I also found my two of my other original villages, which was nice. Uh I have those two, and then I think there are two or three more. Um and they're nothing like this. They aren't buildings. It's everything is cut into a mountain, and it's all storage with a bed. Quick, easy um spot for mining, but nothing at all like this. I also want to get some lighting put up around here. Put up some trees and stuff. I have a whole bunch of ideas. Oh, which is weird because normally I'm not very creative. I don't do that kind of thinking. It will be. It will be. All of my buildings right now are still kind of hodgepodge because I'm trying to figure out what type of building I like best. And whoop, like this work building here, I hate it. I hate it. I know that this storage area is going to go away. I kind of like what I did here. Again, it's Alex the Builder tutorial. Um, And I think if I was a villager, I could be very comfortable here. You know? Um, yeah. So, but there's another Lex the Builder tutorial where he has um I don't want to call it a castle, but it's like, there's a main house, there's an inn, like a little hotel, and then there's like a worker house, a villager house. And I thought the villager house was really, really cute. But now I don't know how many villagers I have because they all took that hop across to the Nether. I have my chickens, my wheat, potatoes, beets, carrots, pigs, sheep, my horsies, lots of dogs, lots of cats. So, when you think about infrastructure and real city layouts and stuff like that, this isn't going to work. But I don't really want my people living on a grid system either. It's all the things. And I have fun. And when I get bored with a building, I tear it down and I make something else. Or I don't tear it down and I still make something else. What I really need to learn, though, is the redstone stuff. How to make tickers. One of the other things that I want to do with that frickin' bridge is I want to put a railway system on it. The problem with that is not enough chunks load for it to just run seamlessly. So 460 460 blocks is traveling approximately 30 chunks. And the way that I have the game set, it's like 4 or 5 chunks load at a time. So I can get to where my minecart needs to be before the minecart gets there. And it's very frustrating. At some point, I would like to go back to survivor mode and go back to mining for a living, once everything is built out. I do have this up on a Realm server, and I have been considering inviting other people to play. I haven't really decided about that yet, though. But if I do, then getting tired of all this frickin' rain, then I want to be able to if I do go back to survivor mode and I do go back to mining and such, do you hear the wind chimes? I like the wind chimes. I think they're cool. Then I want to be able to transport this stuff. And yeah, I could load up my inventory with shulker boxes. Is that what they're called? But that's so funny either. I want to just keep learning how to play and push my building limits. No, it didn't. Pouring out there. All right, and as we know, there's nothing wrong with the camera. That one, that one. Oh, that's what that one is. Um, this tutorial was to build a blacksmith house. But my house doesn't look anything like that. Weird. Weird. Is that a completely different video? Or did I, like, really do it wrong? I've been known to do that. Yeah, I think I just did it completely wrong. But up on top of the hill, I want to build a barn. want to do all the things. Is it nighttime now? No. All right, don't panic. It'll be interesting to see if we could play words on stream with YouTube. Really? Look at how dark and dreary it is. How can you say it's not nighttime yet? No, it's not storming. I'll tell you what. I was sitting here last night. And I was playing. I'm totally into what I'm doing. I'm trying to count. Cause the two towers had to line up. Right? And I'll tell you what, I had to go back and rebuild the tower on the other side twice because I miscounted. And I'm sitting, it's quiet. And, when I stream, I got my key lights on, right? But when I'm sitting here alone, I don't have those lights on. I have a light on. I have a ring light that I use for a desk lamp on my other desk. That's the only light that's in this room. And sometimes a dog is here and it's just nice and quiet. And then all of a sudden there's a crack of thunder. Scares the shit out of me. Oh, it's terrifying. And I would just keep building, but these key lights are so bright that when the screen is dark, it's actually very difficult for me to see. I need to shift the key lights around. Today is also a good day for putting up my other monitor on my work desk. This monitor that I'm playing on is a 32-inch curved, and I had gotten it on sale. I think it was $199 when I bought it. Nope. That goes there. And then I think, yeah, and it's a Samsung. I think it was in November. I just went looking. I wasn't looking to buy anything. Son of a bitch, if the 32-inch wasn't on sale again for $179. Oh, hell yeah. I bought it. Because that's what I do. Whatever I have on this computer, I do the same thing on my work computer because this is a very comfortable setup. Unfortunately, our IT security protocols make it difficult for me to have things like a face cam or I think I have a Blue Yeti. Was the microphone that I was going to try to use on my work computer. I was not buying another Wave 3 from my work computer. I was not doing that. You know, this shit ain't cheap. But every time the computer restarts, it resets everything back to the default. And I ran out of patience. And one of my managers, you know, one of our senior management, we have fun talking about this stuff. And one day he just shows up and he put a Stream Deck on my desk. It's like, have fun with it. He didn't know that I had a Stream Deck XL on this desk, but I can't connect it to my work laptop. And, you know, and I get it, right? Back in 2019, our server was compromised. I get it. Where they have to be careful, but he is such a good guy. He really, really is. And he's one of those guys that life is too short to take everything so seriously. And May the 4th, right? It's a huge Star Wars day, right? May the 4th be with you. And then you got to watch out for Revenge of the 5th. Anyway, he went searching in the executive suite. He was full on. He had his robe. He had his I don't even know like what that outfit is. Is it a Jedi uniform? I don't know. And he's walking around. He's got a lightsaber. Then the whole bit. And he cannot be ignored because it's so out of the box. Yes, he internalized it. And he and another executive leader worked for EA Sports at one time. And he had, forever ago, he had shared his YouTube link with me, and I couldn't remember what it was. And one day at lunch, I had taken a little bit of time, and I went searching around YouTube to try to find them. Did I find the link that I was looking for? The answer is no. Did I find a link to a video from 14 years ago? Yes. And it was something about doing 40 yards in 6 seconds or something like that. And he did. He's wearing running shorts. You know, he's got a headband on. It was adorable. Absolutely adorable. Took off like a shot down the office hallway. You had all these people that were, videoing it. And leave it to me to find it. But as soon as I saw it, I'm just sitting there and I'm chuckling. And I messaged him and I sent him the link. And I was like, it's these kinds of goofy things that you just make my heart smile. And it's business is business. Everybody's got a job to do. But all work and no play makes Jack a very dull boy. And there ain't nothing dull about Bill. You never know what he's going to come up with next. So much fun. So, and he's in the process of launching a new YouTube channel. I'll tell you, it's a lot of work. You know, everybody wants to be Mr. Beast. Everybody wants to, be YouTube famous. And I'm not saying that that's what he's trying to do. He's just trying to capitalize on, every possible tool and resource out there. We had uh, another team member leave the company 2 weeks ago, I think it was. And I would have given anything to take a shot at that position that opened up. I wouldn't say I'm not at all qualified, but it would take me too long to get caught up and be able to move at the pace that they move at. Oh, but 20 years ago, I would have been all over that like white on rice. No, I didn't. I'm not going after it. Oh, it finally stopped raining. Um, shouldn't I at least try? No. And it isn't, I am not doing myself a disservice by not trying. I know what my limitations are, and I would not be able to keep up with their schedule. Right. And trust me, I don't want to end my days doing project management. But, I mean, honest and true, the older I get, the grumpier I get, um, the less patience I have for things. And that isn't about me being in a bad mood or hating my job or anything like that. I I like to be comfortable. I like to know what I'm doing every day when I, you know, log on. Yeah, it is. And actually what it is radio production. They have radio shows that they do for financial advisors and radio shows, podcasts, and now they're actually getting into TV. They're doing local programming. Um, I I can't keep up with that. There's a lot of video editing, um, transcription editing, and that's even before you get to post anything. It's just, it's too much. Their budget right now is too lean for additional team members, and I wouldn't be able to handle it. Okay, do some of the YouTube? Yes. Could I do some of the editing? Basic. Not nearly enough as what they're doing. And the pace that they're doing it at. Can't do it. How the hell did you get up here? Dumbass. Get off of there. Huh. What am I missing? Very tedious. Oh my God. All right. All right. Dredsky is right. I need to go swap out my laundry. So I'm going to move over to Words on Stream. Yes, you head to bed. I appreciate you. And it's always a treat to see you. Always. And I can't make any promises I'll be able to come visit you, but you know I'm going to try. I always try. Because it just is. I never get to see you. So when I do, it really is a treat. So I appreciate you. You turned off your camera? Any particular reason? I know you'll turn it off if you're having issues with the allergies and such. Oh, I used to worry about that too. I used to worry about that. Um, but I don't anymore. It's, you know, it is what it is. The fact that um my executive management team knows that I do this. If they watch my videos from 3 years ago, I'd be very nervous. um, because I never had anything positive to say. But nowadays, very positive. Um, and even when I have a bad day, I am finding that I'm trying to put a positive spin on it. So I don't worry about, our affiliates or any other um, agents or advisors that might come across my channel. And my stream name is so completely different from my real life name, not like they can look me up. So I don't worry about it. I don't worry about it at all. But I get it. And I will miss seeing your smiling face. But you got to do what's right for you. Silver Dragon, his camera went kaplooey. Oh, his camera went kaplooey. So uh, he's been off camera. It is what it is. All right, go to bed so you can get up for work in the morning. And I really do appreciate you stopping in. It's always a treat to see you. And I'm going to go swap out my laundry. So I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Okie dokie. All right. So we got jeans in the dryer, we got shirts in the wash. Now I'm not going to have to worry about throwing on a load of laundry at 4 o'clock in the morning. I told you tomorrow is an office day. And I got a fresh cup of coffee and I forgot to go to the bathroom. And I am going to have to go. I drank an awful lot of Gatorade over the weekend. I can never figure out these sound meters. Oh my gosh. Yes, I'm being naughty. Camera is off. Yeah, now that I have a dentist appointment set for the 4th, maybe I'll finish being a big girl and go to the doctor, get my blood pressure taken care of. I know that that has been adding to my exhaustion. Not having my blood pressure regulated. I'll get there. Maybe I'll try to quit smoking again. It's actually kind of funny working from home. I can run out every 5 minutes if I want to have a cigarette. At the office, I can't do that, right? But I also know that I actually want to move, whether it's my work desk or my streaming desk, almost doesn't matter to me at this point. But one of them has to move. When I had opted to get a 2-bedroom apartment when I moved here in 2021, I was not expecting that I was going to be playing video games. Nope. I also didn't expect for my cats to destroy my living room furniture. So, it's one thing that was nice about having this as my office was at the end of the day, I could walk out of this room, close the door, and forget about it until the next day. But now that I also use this room for recreation, I how did I not die? It becomes more and more difficult to unplug my brain. There are a lot of nights I'll be sitting here, I log off of work 5:30, 6 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, midnight. I'll hear a notification on my work computer. Somebody just opened an email. Or, I just got an email. And yeah, I could completely shut my work computer down. It doesn't stop the notifications from showing up on my phone as well. Actually, that's not true because my phone goes on do not disturb at 7 o'clock. How do you keep getting up here, dumbass? Well, now I'm just going to knock your ass off. Go. Good. I mean, that's like the second time I had to knock him off of there. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I've been noticing very definitely since last year that I need to break this room up. Probably since early last year, I've known that I need to break this room up. And I'll get there. Gotta sit and figure out where I want to put everything. And, I hate to say it, but I also can't get any living room furniture until Sunny passes. Sunny is the cat, by the way. Because he just keeps destroying everything. He's got a hitch in his giddy up. He's got something wrong with his paw. But he's so funny. Feels good to get some laundry done. Did I? I did, so... Oh, I know why. I'm like, why does that look so dark? Here we go. Oh, um, I didn't arch that side out. Oops. Whoop. There we go. There we go. Um, Got clean all of that up. So I can have a nice light the whole way down. Yeah, and that one light is that one torch. All right, let's go have a snooze. I mean, I could just put up a bed. But I don't mind sleeping with all these guys. Oh, it's gonna be so nice when it's done. Oh my gosh. Insane. And all the way at the other end, that lower section is supposed to be like my version of a truss. I don't think it'll be enough to keep up the Sunshine Skyway. But I'm also not going to have to worry about anybody hitting it. It's crazy. All these, I say all of these I think I heard about two of them. These bridges getting hit by barges. They had one up in, I want to say it was Baltimore, and they had another one in Texas. And I guess I get it. You know, stuff happens. That's why they call them accidents. But, you know, the waterways that these barges are traveling through, it's not like you know, it's not like a canal where you're in a lock system and you only have this much space to travel through. You know, I mean, these are wide open waterways. But I don't. Bill! How are you? Do you want to see this insane build? So remember all of those? It was at that moment, right? Those Morgan Freeman moments. It was because of this tower. I kept counting wrong. Right? But here's my bridge. Insane. And the first Morgan Freeman moment that I had, I built the stairs over here because I wanted it, you know, kind of easy access from the house, right? And so technically this should be going straight across. And I was like, all right, screw it. I'll go straight across. There's nowhere to connect the bridge to. And I am not building it all the way the hell out to here. I'm just not. $460 blocks. So what I'm going to wind up doing is I'm going to have to move the steps over to this side. And this is going to be like my truss. I don't know how to build a bridge. The way that, so the video that I watched is like a 50 or 60 block span. And he's able to do like an arched support underneath, but then he has supports going down. I don't have anything to go down to. That's why I was going with this type of truss system. And the other thing that I want to look to do is under here, because this is... Really? Really? I think this is 1, 2, 3 blocks wide. I actually want to look at putting a rail system under here. And the funny thing is, I think I have 4 chunks loaded. This is nearly 30. So it's going to be very interesting to see how I could get that to work. Whew. Very interesting. But the other thing that I built, this will sort 300 items. But, and this is where I need help. Yes, it was another insane build. All of this redstone, the comparators, the repeaters, but as soon as the items get into, I think it's this hopper, it shuts down. It stops working. So I really need somebody's help because I don't know enough about redstone and where I need to put an additional switch. I did all the rest of this following a tutorial. I think it was Shulkercraft on YouTube. The water elevator works, so I could drop items down. I'll show you. What can I put in there? Oh, yeah. So it shoots it right up. And I have no idea how fast this actually moves. But it'll run down this top row of hoppers all the way around to the other end and then come down here where it actually starts to sort. And it doesn't work. So I don't know why that tick was off. There's only one item. You know, if any of you guys who work with redstone can help me to figure it out, it might be worth a sub. Redstone is hard. But, you know, all of my comparator hoppers are full. Oh, yeah? Maybe I'll hit them up in your Discord. Come on, it was only one item. There it is. And that's where it stops. Right there. Welcome in, Tack. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate you. Tack, thank you very much for coming in. I'll show you why. That's why. I'm missing all the redstone back here. I. Oh my God. What did I put in there? A lectern? And of course, I haven't. Oh my God. What an easy fix. You know when when I usually get these types of eureka moments? When I'm in the shower with a head full of shampoo and there's not a thing I can do about it. Insane. All right, it's way too dark in here. All right, so I'm going to finish putting up. Whoop. The redstone. And then we're going to go check our overflow. Because there's nowhere for that lectern to go. But yeah, this took me a couple of days. Not nearly as intense as the bridge is going to be. Because, Bill, like I said, I would like to start inviting people to play. And even though I'm having a ton of fun in creative, I really would like to get back to survival, and go back to mining for a living. It's so dark in here. That is so funny. I was so disappointed that I had no idea why it wasn't working. And I didn't have the heart to rip it all apart. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm so excited. So excited. Tag, how are you today? Are you enjoying your Memorial Day? I know Bill is enjoying his day off. Here we go. All right, so now, come on. If I go over here, cross your fingers, cross your toes. This is the overflow chest. So now, if it's working correctly, that lectern should be in this chest. I'm scared to look. It's not. All right. So it may actually still be stuck over here. No, I need how far had it gotten? Well, I'm not about to sit here and check all of these hoppers because it's also possible that it's still making its way around. No. It's okay. But yeah, Bill, that's another insane build. And no, nothing is actually sorted in yet. Oh, where'd those come from? Where'd those come from? Oops, wrong way. Right, you could hear the water elevator. It's chugging the strings up. It did. It finally sorted them. Let's see if the string comes through here. Holy shit. I don't think it's going to. But we're going to try. You know, I'll tell you what. I am going to run to the little girl's room real quick. I will be right back. my gosh. I really had to pee. All right. Moment of truth. Nope. Well, I could also have another string chest somewhere. And yeah, I took full advantage of playing in survival. I mean, creative. Got some shulker boxes. I don't need this crap. All right, here we go. Back to the bridge. All right. Um, oh, the Mets game was postponed. Is it raining? I don't really care. Just making polite conversation. And everybody that's coming out today, everybody that's lurking, hanging out. I appreciate you guys. And it's just, it is so weird. Um, that I've gotten into this game the way that I have. I've never had anything against it. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand what the point of it was. And I would say that my addiction to the game has actually dropped off quite a bit. Now I'm just into it. I do miss playing Fortnite though. But it's also difficult to keep up with chat playing something like Fortnite. You know, especially if you start getting into a few ruckuses. I should start playing Stream Raiders again. I finally stopped with Stream Raiders because I wasn't able to keep up with it. Um and I like to switch my scenes for that. And after a battle, I would sit here for 20 minutes on the wrong scene. Yeah, you know what? Give me a bed. There we go. All right, let's do our archways. What a nice, lazy day. Truly. Okay. Really? I must be stirring up dust because my allergies are acting up. So much work. Try and decide if I'm hungry or not. I wonder if this would have been any easier or more difficult trying to play this on PC. And don't forget, I should have mentioned this a long time ago. Minecraft is celebrating their 15th anniversary. There's all kinds of free goodies in the Minecraft store. Ha! Get out of my way. A couple of weeks ago, there was a girl at work, and I had asked her a question. I don't even know what it was. And she was just like, And I said, don't ever do that again. She says, why? I said, because the villagers on Minecraft make that sound. And now I'm going to be doing that all the rest of the day. Huh. Hmm. Huh. It's true. Huh. And I find myself doing this a lot too. And it's like, why? Why do you do that? Just move the controller. Whoop. Huh. Can't help it. See, it gives that nice little archway. Um, no. This way you don't have to worry about falling off. Not that I worry about falling off. So I wonder if that merchant kept going up top because that's where I was. But just like a bad penny, keeps coming back. All right, what do you got for sale? Nothing I want. I have all of these. Really? I saved your life. Oh no, am I hungry? Bill Nye had Burger King last night. Maybe I'll have Burger King. Go away, I don't want anything. Bye. I'm going to hell. Whoop. Whoop. Very nice, very nice. All right, we go see bees. Oh, Gino's is open today. Oh, the Cheesecake Factory. Definitely not Arby's. I really don't know what I want. I had Checkers yesterday. I really don't know what I want. So I'm gonna let it go for now. And I'm back to listening to Ancient Aliens again. I don't know why I'm it's so I think to think that we're the only ones in the universe, I think that's arrogant. Um oh, okay, I see what I did. Screw it. Let's go the rest of the way. Whoop. And what is so interesting to me about the whole idea about aliens having provided, our um previous civilizations with advanced technology and um math, engineering, all of that kind of stuff. Um and whether or not the idea of aliens having influenced our I don't want to say evolution. Did I get all those? Yeah. Um but I guess it is kind of an evolution, right? And what it does or doesn't mean to organize religion and creationism and all like that. Whether creatures on the planet all came out of the primordial ooze, the way that we were taught when I was in school, or whether, a supreme being said, hey, you know what? Give me a week and I'll get you guys all fixed up. It all kind of goes hand in hand. It's just a matter of perspective and interpretation. And I think that's what makes it so interesting to me. missed one. And every day, through archaeology and geology and other sciences, they are proving that many historical or, they could say with certainty that there was a man named Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? He did live. He did walk on this earth. Where his family lived and all like that. It's all of it is just really, really cool and interesting. That actually, I think I'm going to run these all the way down. And that all of these academic disciplines are finding agreement It's just cool. It's not going to get me to go to church on Sundays or anything like that. It's not going to get me to go out and start chanting in Pahrump. And, I think about my mom was 76 when she passed away. 75. 74. She was 74. And I think about all of the things that she saw in her lifetime. And she was born in 1931. Telephone was already there, but, she saw the television, computers, cars were already there. And let's see, we went to the moon in 69. Supposedly. I'm sorry, couldn't resist. And I was born in 68, so I don't know nothing about that. It's cool. Oh my God. Boring, monotonous, doesn't end. I don't know, I might even get the rest of my laundry sorted today. The joke is, I could go 42 days without needing to do laundry. That's how many clothes I have. Well, every week when we have to go to the office, I have to do a quick load of laundry. All of my clothes are on the bedroom floor. I have been so lazy. I really, really have. so bad. I would say like July or August of last year. I just, I, I wouldn't say I gave up, but I was just like, whatever. And a lot of it really is laziness, not all of it. Because then the rest of it is, I'm just too tired. Oh my gosh. So many little pieces. But it really is nice to have these extra bits. Here we go. Oh my gosh. And they're saying that this is going to be a very active hurricane season. And although I'm not really looking forward to dealing with hurricanes and tropical storms and such, golly, we need some rain. It's so difficult to take the dog out because I worry about her paws. The ground is so hot. Even the dirt. Okay. Here we go. I'm actually thinking um that when I do break up this room, um I think my work computer is going to stay in here. It takes up less of a footprint than my gaming setup, but I have noticed that the heat from the tower and the heat from the PlayStation um there would be more air out in the living room. But all right, so we got all of that. Let's finish. Yeah, let's finish doing the roof. The afternoon sun that comes in from the sliders is just as bad as the heat that gets trapped in this room. So I'll get it figured out. Oops. Oops. This actually is a pretty cool build. It's pretty nifty. Here we go. Oh, whoop. And again, everybody that's hanging out, lurking, has already popped in and out to visit. I appreciate you guys. I know I keep threatening that I'm going to get to a normal stream schedule. I had been doing pretty good with weekends only. Um, but before today, the last time I streamed was Mother's Day. But in all fairness, don't forget, 2 weeks ago, I also chipped off another piece of my broken tooth. And My audio just went weird. Where's my bed? There we go. The dishes are done. I did those as soon as I got up this morning. Nice. Whoop. Oh, I see a horse. I thought for sure I saw another frickin' uh wandering trader. Whoop, whoop. All right. Whoop. Fill in these roofs and then um and then we'll go back down and fill them in and add the drop lights. And all of this really is not that difficult. Boring AF. Honest and true because of the length. The hardest part was just getting the span to line up correctly. And I think I don't remember now. I think he actually filled his roof in. I don't remember. I feel like that was so long ago. And it wasn't really.